Hello and welcome to Talk Around Town. I'm your host, Stefan Chatwin. Joining me today is Kevin Jones. Kevin is our landscape inspector in the Public Works Department. Some of Kevin's duties include maintenance and contract inspections, and he's here to tell us a little bit more. Welcome, Kevin.
Thanks for having me, Stefan.
So I understand you're a Los Angeles Dodgers fan. Is that correct?
I am. I'm one of the minorities.
Yeah, you and me both, because I'm a big Dodgers fan as well.
We've got to stick together.
We have to stick together because we're in Giants and A's territory here.
That we are.
So I knew there was a reason I liked you. Kevin, tell me a little bit about yourself. Other than being a diehard Dodgers fan, what attracted you to the job here and this area?
Well, Stefan, I live over in the East Bay in the town of Hercules. I've been in the landscape industry for better than 25 years, mostly on the commercial side of the industry. I've been fortunate to have experiences with some talented and experienced landscape architects, contractors, and designers who are patient and willing to share their knowledge with me.
So you got that experience, it sounds like, initially in the private sector, working for a commercial landscape company.
I have. Most of my training comes from the private sector.
Great. So we stole you out of the private sector, brought you into the public sector, and very glad that you're here now with us.
Well, thank you. I did. I saw an opportunity with the city of Fairfield. The private sector is very competitive, and it seems over the years the quality of work has declined.
It starts to become more about a pencils game and how to make things profitable.
Exactly. Trying to cut corners and things like that. And so, again, I saw the opportunity at the city of Fairfield. I've never done public work, and I thought it would be a great opportunity and a nice challenge, so here I am.
And by the way, we've got some great public companies that we contract with that do some wonderful work. So
we do.
They're terrific. Tell us a little bit about what you do, what a typical day for you is like.
Well, my title is Landscape Maintenance Inspector. And what that entails is I maintain the city contracts that with the contractors that we work with. The city has 22 contracts. Of those 22, 7 of them I maintain. In my areas consist of North Cordelia, South Cordelia, various public facilities such as the Cordelia Library, the Fairfield Transportation Center, the Linear Trail, as well as Corporate Commons.
So talk to us a little bit about the importance of parks and open spaces and why they're so important to a city's landscape.
Well, community parks are very important to the community. It brings folks together. Residents that would not normally meet each other will have a chance to interact at the parks. And the neighborhood parks enhances the beauty of the neighborhood. More importantly, they provide physical and mental health for our residents.
So this is really a quality of life issue, our parks and those open spaces. A city without those open spaces and those parks would just not be a very livable place to be, would it?
It would not.
We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with more with Kevin.
Excuse me, I'm not sure if you're aware, but there's some graffiti on your wall.
Well, there it is. At least I can report it on the My Fairfield CA app.
Fairfield has an app?
Yeah, and it's actually easy to use. I just enter my information, take a photo, and hit submit.
Wow, that's really simple.
Just look up My Fairfield CA in the App Store, or you can use one of these. Next time you see an issue, just scan it and send it.
Thanks, I will. Get the My Fairfield CA app. Pass it on.
Welcome back. We're talking with Kevin Jones about the city's parks and landscaping. Kevin, what is our most popular park and why is it so popular here in the city of Fairfield?
Well, Stefan, in my area, I manage 3 of our parks. I have the Vintage Park over in North Cordelia. South Cordelia, I have the Ridgefield Park as well as the Cordelia Community Park. Of those 3, the Cordelia Community Park is the most popular. It offers something for everybody. Has tennis courts, basketball courts, soccer fields, bocce ball courts, as well as the skate park.
What is a little-known fact about our parks? Share a little secret with us, if you will.
The city of Fairfield has 27 and counting neighborhood and community parks throughout the city. Another little known fact about the Cordelia Community Park, while it's a state-of-the-art park, it tells a story. There's monuments throughout the park as you're walking through it. It tells you about the plant material, why it was selected. Wow. And there's lookout areas. It tells you a little bit about the scenery and about the geography of the area. And it's pretty interesting.
So if you haven't been out there, this is a great place to go, even during the pandemic, to be able to read through those monuments, learn a little bit about the history and the landscaping and the plants and things.
Exactly. The park design was really well done.
Wonderful. Now that must put quite a load on you of trying to manage those. Those are spread out quite a bit, I guess, correct?
They are. There's 3 inspectors. There's 2 others beside myself, and that's divided up pretty equally.
And this is growing, so more parks to come, more open
parks
spaces to come. If someone's thinking about planting a tree, what would you suggest for them?
Stefan, one that won't fall or lose its branches.
So what kinds are those?
Oh, seriously. That's a difficult question because there's so many beautiful trees, and it's hard just to choose a few. Some of the ones that we've had success with are Chinese pistache, arbutus, marina, and pin oaks. But getting back to your question, you want to, when selecting the tree, think about the applications. Is it going to provide shade? The space, is it large enough to accommodate a specific tree? And its water needs.
So if they're looking to plant a tree and they want this kind of information, can they reach out to you guys and get some advice?
Yeah, you can reach out to the corporation yard where that concern will be channeled to the proper staff, and we'll get your question answered.
Perfect. Just in closing, our parks are precious assets to this community. Great quality of life, increases the quality of life of the people that live here. What can the average citizen do to ensure that our parks continue to be great places to visit?
Be responsible. Use the parks responsibly. Report any graffiti. Report
trash or things like that. Clean up after yourselves.
Clean up after yourselves. Yeah. Be respectful of the facilities.
Wonderful. Kevin, thanks for being here, and thanks for being so passionate about parks and open spaces and landscaping and ensuring that, the city of Fairfield is a beautiful place to not only work and live, but also recreate.
Thanks for having me.
If you'd like to know more about landscaping or other public works services, please visit our website at fairfield.ca.gov. Thank you for watching Talk Around Town. We'll see you next time.